Venom and Smoke podcast, you heard?
Hey, yo, this is your boy Mo Young, kicking it to you live on this Friday evening for the Venom and Smoke show. Right now, I'm going to be doing it as a one-man show until Nasty or Brandon jump on. So, hey, let's get it. Let's get into these topics. I hope y'all and be interactive with me. Makes it much easier when I do it myself. Hey, and that's the wifey right there. Rochelle Ruffin and her Yanni Garden products. Y'all need to check out. I put it on the last show, so check her out, man. So support the wifey. Happy wife, happy life of Mo Jeff or Mo Young. So let's get into it. Uh, so we're gonna first talk about NBA news. I mean NFL news. I'm sorry, I'm getting all mixed up trying to do this, but there was a thrilling game last night between the Chargers and the Raiders. So when the Chargers won on the last like in overtime on like you could say the last second, like 1 yard sneak by Justin Herbert. It was a good game, and the Raiders' playoff chances took a big hit yesterday, and they at 7-7, I believe now. So it's their playoff dreams are getting dimmer and dimmer as it goes on. Herbert proving that he's going to be a great QB in this league. He's fast, he's accurate. He seemed like the Chargers made the right decision in drafting him. I had my questions on him when he first got drafted, but it it just looked like it's working out. It's just that the Chargers are in so many games. They are 5-9 now, but they could easily be 10-2, or they have the closest like games like in the NFL. Like they lost, I think it's like 6 or 7 games in the last possession. Even to my Saints, they lost to us basically in the last possession. So this Charger team is going to be up and coming. It's going to be an issue, but it's just not their year today. But Herbert, he did his thing. He's my fantasy quarterback. He helping me in the playoff right now. So this guy is going to be something great. He's gonna be one of the next great quarterbacks, I believe. Justin Herbert. He got enough weapons out there in Los Angeles. I'm about to say San Diego, but in Los Angeles, he has enough weapons out there. So I believe Herbert is gonna be that next great after all these other ones, go off. He got the tools. He's good. At first people was questioning because Tyrod Taylor he went out, but you know how Tyrod Taylor went out, the doctors messed over him. So people was, really worried about Herbert. But Herbert doing his thing. So it looked like they did the right move in moving to Herbert. So Herbert get the Chargers to win. And the Raiders are done, I say, because they lose another game or two, they might not even make the playoffs. It's it they have a chance, but they had to stop dropping games like this. They had a chance to win, but you know, it was too close. And here he is, Mr. Troublemaker himself, Mr. the resident Titans fan, and just a pain in my ass. My boy, you had
Hey,
what's going on? I just had
hey,
to talk the show a little bit. Now, just the first topic, talking about the Chargers game last night. What's your thoughts, man?
man, shit, bro. It was a great game, surprisingly. First, I gotta say what's happening to you before I go get into this, because you know where I'm about to take this.
Oh Lord.
So, man, Marcus Mariota looked damn good last night, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude came in. You know what I'm saying? On it almost felt like some prime time shit. You know what I'm saying? Derek Carr got hurt. This motherfucker didn't like, man. Fuck, I don't need to warm up, man. I got this shit. Came out there and was just fucking balling, man. But the Raiders' problems that they've been having all season came back to bite them in the ass. They couldn't move the Chargers D line when they needed to. Couldn't run the ball in on the goal line, and then they couldn't stop no fucking body. You know what I'm saying? Justin Herbert had a fucking game. Shout out to you, Jorge, for leaving him on the bench. You know what I'm saying? That's not a championship move. But yeah, man, bro, I was surprised at how good the game was. Two competitive teams.
Yeah.
Chargers finally found a way to win a close one. So congrats to them. They
Yeah, like
found
I
their
was
quarterback
telling
of the
the
future.
I was telling the people that they had like 7 or 8 games where they lost on the last possession. It's not like the Chargers team was just garbage. They just don't know how to close.
Well, it's also shown that as much as they say Bosa is the forefront, they missing the other DN. Ever since he went down, that defense has not been even close to dominant. Joey Bosa has not been applying pressure the way he's been known to. So I mean, it was still good to see him pull that one out. Justin Herbert balled out of his fucking mind yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And even Kalen Ballage, another former Titan, whenever they gave him opportunities, he had a decent game. So it was basically a former Titan Bowl for me. I was just watching
So,
all the former
so
dudes
you
go
think
off.
it's a quarterback controversy now? You think
I mean,
Carl,
listen.
Carl Mariota? You know who gives them the best chance to make the playoffs?
Well, their playoffs is dead. They had to win that game. So
And
for the
they still
Raiders,
technically in it. In it.
man, we don't do no damn technicalities. That loss, fuck them. They could cancel. They get ready for next year. But as far as the quarterback controversy, I don't think it will be. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna still stick with Derek Carr, no matter how good Mariota look closing out the season for them. For them, it's more so how can they improve their defense, because that's where their weakness is. Whether it's Derek Carr or Mariota, John Gruden is a good offensive mind. Their offense will always be able to keep them in games, but they got to find a way to stop some fucking bodies. So I don't think it's gonna be a quarterback controversy, but they do need to improve their defense drastically.
They they look like they were better off with Mariota. Just being honest, like they had a fire underneath them with Mariota
Well,
there, and he gives him a option where he can run the ball. He don't have to get sacked like David Carr. Derek Carr, I'm sorry,
yeah.
one of
Well,
the damn calls.
that's always been Mariota's strength. You know what I'm saying? He has never been shy about using his legs, and when he do, goddamn, it's impressive. Like that
Yeah,
third
I didn't
down
know he had
run,
that speed still.
right? We didn't let him go because he wasn't able. We just fucked over him. At the end of the day, when he was our quarterback those first 6 games, Derrick Henry had 20 carries one time. We are not built to drive back and throw the ball 50 times a game. Never been. You
Well,
know
it
what I'm
looked like
saying?
he in the
So
right system now.
yeah. Hey, bro, all he needs is opportunity. The dude can ball, man. And that's my guy. Like my dog, I can't let Box keep calling him Marcus mediocre. But
Or the smelly Hawaiian, as I call him.
yeah, man, hey, brother, dude just need opportunity. He can ball, you know what I'm saying, no matter what system you in. But you just can't sit back and ask him to drive back and throw the ball 50 times a game. That's
Oh
not
hell no, that's
that's
not
not
it.
what he is.
But I think they should give Mariota another shot. Let the car get healed up because we don't know what the hell. He just looked funny. That shit just looked weird for how he got hurt. And just let him heal up for a week. Let Mariota do his thing. Call come back if they need to playoff push. You never know. People might lose that need to lose and might sneak into the playoffs. Might
So let's be realistic. You think the Browns gonna lose 2 games and the Raiders gonna win their last 2?
depends on who the Browns playing.
They got the Giants this week, and I think they
Yeah.
close out with the Steelers.
They might lose against the Steelers. They might lose again. They can't. It seemed like Baker freezes up when he played the Steelers, so they might lose a game now. And then who's the other wild card teams they got?
You got the Colts.
Oh, and the Colts.
You really think they're gonna lose to Houston this week?
Hell no.
All right, well that's in the
They
conversation.
done.
They're gonna be a 10-win team
Even
once
with
they
the
beat Houston.
extra playoff team, you don't think they get a chance to sneak in?
No, man, because of who our wild cards are. The Browns
Yeah.
are 9-4. The Colts are 9-4. Baltimore is the only chance they really had, and in order for them to really get in, you had to win out.
Yeah,
Because
Baltimore ain't losing.
yeah, Baltimore got the Bengals for the last game. So now you done gave them a big edge by you taking this loss in a game that you should have won. Because there's no way first goal from the 4. I got one of the best running backs in the game that I'm not going to try to pound it in there to win a game. But when your offensive line not getting the push, can't move defensive line off the ball nowhere. And then, you know what? That's another thing I want to talk about because I hate that. Why are so many teams going to shotgun on the goal line? You're a
That's the
power
new
team.
thing.
Get under the fucking center. Let him get 7 yards off the ball, get a head start, and pound the fucking ball in. I hate that shotgun zone read shit on the goal line, especially when you know you can't block no fucking body.
Yeah, you know that's the new wave, bro. The new wave nowadays is zone read, zone option type stuff like it's college. Go back to the power eye,
Hey,
give
bro,
it to him,
the
follow the
zone
fullback.
read is cool if you're on the 40. But that's one thing I love about Tennessee. We as much as we incorporate some of the new shit, but when it's time to get down to business, we in that red zone, we inside that 10. Derrick Henry getting deep. Oh, if he going to shotgun, he in shotgun by his fucking self. We running that bitch down your throat. You know what's coming. It's up to you to stop.
I'm just saying, power. I was like, go power eye, jumbo package, get in there. Or like, you know what I hate now? This new fad of quarterback draws. My team does do that shit too, and quarterback get popped and fumbled. It worked for the Chargers last night. They did it twice, and
3 times.
he fumbled, almost fumbled twice.
Yeah, he did it 3 times.
He
He fumbled the second time.
fumbled twice.
Mm-hmm.
He lucky he reached over the goal line when he did because
Because
he fumbled.
he really didn't make it the 3rd time.
They saying he was on a body and he reached, and all he got to do, the nose of the football got to be over the line. That's it.
And
That's
and,
all
and the
you got
part
to do.
about that kills me, you got a 230-pound bag in Kalen Ballage. Why not feed him? You
Well,
got to
I'm
pay
not
Austin
tripping.
Eckler. Why not feed him? Like, what's the point of paying these guys if you're not going to use them when it's time for them to really earn their money?
It helped my fantasy thing out because I remember to play one of my leagues. I'm in the playoffs, and that's my quarterback. So
Hey. Well, at least you were smart enough to play him. Yeah, George, I'm sending
I'm
shots.
like, dude, I played Justin Herbert since I got him. I put Matt Ryan on the bench.
I'd have cut Matt Ryan. I don't.
Like, you
Hey, bro.
understand? Like, you got to look at fantasy. If a quarterback getting you rushing yards and passing yards, keep that motherfucker in. So
Yeah.
whoever got Jalen Hurts, keep him in the game. He go rushing yards for quarterbacks balloon their average. But speaking of rushing quarterbacks, maybe we rushing the quarterback back too soon. But it's the return of Captain Rooney, Drew Brees, for people who don't know. But Michael Thomas is out. So, man, I don't know how to feel about this one, man, because I'd rather Drew Brees as my quarterback than Taysom Hill. But it's like between a shit sandwich and a turd. I mean, or a douche, or whatever you want to put it, something pretty bad. It's okay, but now Michael Thomas is out. So it's like, I don't think Michael Thomas is out. I just think he don't want to catch passes with Drew Brees.
Hey, bro. I mean, it really look like Michael Thomas don't want to play no ball this year, bro.
Well, he was balled out the last 2 games. I give him that. Last 2 games, over 100 yards, like 10 catches. That's all Taysom Hill was looking for. So
How many games has he played this year?
3.
See, here's what it was for him. He was too busy listening to everybody knock him, even though they was right about it, and he didn't focus on staying in shape and getting ready. That's why he got so many soft tissue injuries this season. You can
You
see
said
he wasn't putting in work in the off season. So I mean, for me, I love this. I love this news, because as the resident
Saints
Saints
hitter.
hater, uh, I love to see Drew come back, especially for this ass whooping y'all about to take. So, Saints fans gonna have an excuse. Either way. Oh man, we should have kept Taysom, man. Oh, Drew rushed back, even though he did rush back. I don't know why y'all surprised. He did the same thing last year when Teddy was 5-0. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's
yeah,
why he got the name Captain Rooney from me.
y'all
If
got to look
anybody
at the
don't know,
bright side.
watch Any Given Sunday.
You got to look at the bright side of it. At least you ain't got to deal with it no more. This your last
Listen,
year.
listen. We're gonna win this game because I had a feeling last week we was gonna lose the game against the Eagles. We just didn't do the show. I was gonna tell y'all, hey, this the trap game we're gonna lose because that's how it always happens. We gonna win this game because now they're gonna feel like the defense gonna get probably fired up, hopefully, because they thinking it seems like something with the Saints. If you make them underdogs, these motherfuckers come out. Remember Tampa? Everybody was like, "Oh, Tampa gonna stump them in Tampa that Sunday night game." Them motherfuckers came out. I never saw them play defense like that ever.
So you saying you
So
think y'all about to slow down this track team?
I'm not saying we're gonna slow it down, but I think it's gonna be a closer game than what you think. And I think Sean Payton gonna take the ball. I think we're gonna run the rock. We're gonna do the Tennessee Titan offense. We're gonna run the rock
Hey,
because
bro,
that's their
what?
softness. Run the rock, run the rock. Keep Pat Mahomes on off the field. That's what you need to do. Keep him off the field. That's how you beat Kansas City. You don't beat them because they're gonna get theirs. It's Kansas City. They're gonna get theirs. You know how the Raiders beat them?
Ran
Josh
straight down
Jacobs.
their throat. They
You got to
beat
keep running it. Run it some more. Put Taysom Hill in that fullback. I don't care what you do. Run it, run it, run it. That should be your
you.
that should be your game plan. Run blocking today. We knocking people off the ball. That's how you beat Kansas City. Now, if you go ahead and try to make Drew Brees drop back 40 times, we're gonna lose that game. But if Sean Payton come out like I think he's gonna come out, it's gonna be Latavius Murray and Alvin Kamara all day, running it down their throat.
Well, I play against Patrick Mahomes this week, so I wouldn't be opposed to that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I
la
still need the
la.
Saints to lose the game, though. What
Hey,
up, la
la la.
la?
What's going on? But I'm telling you, that's how it's gonna happen. And then when we shock the world and beat the Chiefs, because the Chiefs don't really need that game, we shock the world and beat the Chiefs. Then they're gonna be like, "Oh man, yeah, you only did that because y'all." It's gonna be all kind of excuses. So if we lose, we're supposed to lose. If we win, we shock the damn world. I just believe we could win this game more than the Eagles game because I knew they was gonna come out fired up with Jalen Hurts. That's why I wanted Carson Wentz to be the quarterback.
You ain't need Walker to him to play.
We needed Walker to him to play.
You
You
ain't need
Walker
him,
to
man.
him to play. Good old Walker to him, man. Like walking to the sideline. That's what he's doing right now. But I know Brandon is happy about old Captain Rooney coming back. So
Hey, bro, that made my day too. I ain't
man, you
even
don't
lie.
understand. He has broken ribs and what it was a punctured lung. He
Mm-hmm.
only was out 4 weeks. That's too short. He had what, like 12 broken ribs? What the fuck?
Hey, bro, he said he ready. So Chris Jones, do your job. Put him on his ass. I need to see some Motor shit from the Chiefs defense. Since he
Well,
won't rush
please,
back, y'all better fuck him up. That's
please.
all I'm gonna say.
Take Motar Hill, Motar Breeze, so my quarterback famous James can get in there.
Y'all still not gonna play famous.
We gonna play famous. If you hear both of them, any given Sunday, it's gonna play out like that. Take out, take out Rooney, take out Cherubini. There go Willie Beeman on the sideline, baby. That's how we doing
Hey, well, get ready. I hope he do get in the game so y'all can eat some W's. Looking stupid as shit.
it. Well, yeah, James will pull this one off. I believe in James. Well, we
I'm
still
glad
sticking with
somebody do.
NFL. Spitgate. The beef between Jarvis Landry and Marcus Peters. I don't know. I didn't see the dude spit on him. I don't know what to
I,
say about this beef.
So what Landry said was he turned his back
You
and
froze.
Marcus Peters spit in his direction. So he felt like, you know what I'm saying? So Marcus Peters saying he ain't built like that. He ain't gonna do nothing behind the nigga back. So me personally, I don't know whose side to take on it, but you know, like Peter said, if he had a problem with a man, he gonna bring it to that man's face. So since y'all on here with all this dumb shit, y'all got a problem with each other. Y'all get face to face and y'all deal with that.
But I don't know what's wrong with these LSU receivers, these diva ass receivers. Man, if you had a problem with a dude spitting at you, why didn't you go at him on the field?
Exactly. You didn't
Why
do
you
nothing in
why
that
you want to take
moment.
Marcus Peters out?
He ain't did nothing in the moment, but he damn sure got in front of Mike and talked about it.
And
All I'm
I'm just
saying
saying
is,
straight up, he from the Bay. Them dudes usually from the Bay ain't, built like that. That's Marshawn cousin. They ain't built like that coward shit. I think they'll fight you. So I don't get it with Marcus Peters. Like doing that. I don't see him doing that. I've seen him, get into some scrums and stuff, man. So I don't know. I think I tend to believe Marcus in this one because I don't know
I'm
what's
not.
up with Jarvis Landry, man.
I'm not
D-bag.
going. I'm not going to say why you going to take Marcus side in this one out loud. That's an off the
Why?
show conversation.
Why are you gonna take Marcus? Because what? I don't like LSU.
Nah, only because his name Marcus.
Oh man, get out of here!
Don't think I forgot.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Don't think I forgot. You
Get
ain't
out of here
forget.
with that! Nah, man.
Nah,
It's
but on
just
the
I
cool
go
though,
with
bro.
I go with what it looked like, man. Like
Yeah,
Marcus Peters didn't do that stuff.
I mean, I didn't see the video, but I, I'm on the same page as
I
you on
didn't
that one.
see it. I didn't see it. So if I'd have saw it, I'm like, all right, Jarvis, you got a beef. But I didn't really see it from the video I saw. So I'm like, what the hell is this beef is even about? It's stupid.
Yeah, I personally didn't see the video yet. I didn't see no footage on it, but I mean, it just that don't that don't sound like no shit Marcus Peters will do. He talk
Exactly.
way too much shit to just be doing shit behind your
He like
back.
C.J. Gardner Johnson. He like to save that player. He just like to aggravate the ass player that get under your
Yeah, he like the new age Colin Finnegan type shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do it behind your back. You gonna know he fucking with you because you gonna see him fucking with you.
Just don't
So
take
I
an
don't see
L
that.
like Courtland Finnegan, bro, because that was
Say,
the
bro.
L of all L's right there.
Say,
He
bro,
got his ass whipped.
leave my guy alone, bro. That's my guy, man. Let him make it.
So man, we gonna go to NBA news, man, because football. We gonna probably do football, probably Tuesday or something. Try to keep doing that late night stuff because kind of liked it that little spot. But the NBA news, the league looking into Jerry West's involvement in the possible tampering of Kawhi Leonard to the Clippers.
Bro,
Your thoughts on this?
I mean, this whole tampering shit is getting ridiculous, man. If you know somebody about to be a free agent, why should you not be able to talk to him? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, Kawhi Leonard got what he wanted because he wanted to come home. So the fuck what? How he did it? He got what he was looking for. Fuck that tampering shit, man.
Man, that's bluster like that. But I'm like, what did he do? He was gonna go to the Clippers anyway.
Exactly.
He already said he was going to the Clippers anyway. It didn't matter. He just wanted to milk what he could out of him. What's the problem? I don't see the problem. I know Brandon was trying to bring it up last show. There's no problem. There's a difference between tampering, like trying to sway him from another team. He wasn't going to another team. He said he
Exactly.
was going to LA and he just played the Lakers so the Lakers wouldn't get more firepower. That's what he did. Oh yeah, I might go to the Lakers. And the Lakers held out for Kawhi Leonard and it missed out on a bunch of free agents. He just played the Lakers. That's what he did.
Good for their ass.
So I'm just saying, what's the big deal? They're not gonna do nothing because this is LA one. They're not gonna mess with an LA franchise. And the
They,
Clippers is a big like they're trying to be big now because they got some stars. One superstar and a half a star. We got into that later.
you must be talking about Pat Bell. I ain't getting you the other nigga.
Man, yeah, half a star because he
I
got
ain't
a
getting
name
him.
value. He got a name value. That's all I can give you. And They're not gonna mess with it. I don't see much coming of this, but if they do something that's messed up, you can't retroactively go back. That's why I didn't like what they did. All these damn gates. Like if you didn't catch it when it happened, don't try to go back and and do shit. Even my Saints, they went back and did that. No, if you didn't catch us cheating, in your words, let it go. You didn't catch it. You didn't catch Kawhi tampering. Let it go because he already there. So what you gonna do?
Bro, all they gonna do is find him and take some money from him because that's all it's really about.
With a draft pick? They
They
might take a
might take a
draft pick.
draft
They
pick
gave
and they
all
gonna
these
take some
draft
money.
picks away.
They gonna take a couple mil and maybe a draft pick and call it a wrap. That's all they want is some money. That's all
But
that
now
shit be about.
they don't have any draft picks.
Well,
They
like they're gonna be paying a hell of a fine then.
shit, man. What they gonna do? Unsign Kawhi Leonard? What they gonna do? Make him a free agent?
Unsign him so he can sign right back because the dude been saying he won't go home
Indeed.
since he was in San Antonio. So
It,
I don't know what the fuck they thought was gonna happen.
Adam Silver, give this up. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Nobody cares that he's there. Nobody give a shit. Maybe Laker fans do, but nobody gives a shit. But let's
Exactly.
talk to your favorite guy, man, my boy, Strip Club Harden.
Bro,
He is in the news. Listen, he is in the news every day for some shit. Now the Rockets expanding their trade options beyond his list. So they say we don't give a shit who, long as we get him out of here. That's what it look like. So he might
and
get traded to Siberia, as they call it, NBA Siberia, if they call it.
and bro, all I'm gonna say is this: if you the fucking Sixers, I don't even like Harden, but you better be smart and get rid of Ben Simmons' trash ass because you never win with him. At least you got somebody that's gonna help him beat your ass out.
3
Get your
picks.
fucking real shooter and 3 fucking picks, man. Yeah, you better say fuck Ben
But
Simmons
y'all
and get rid of
already
him.
winning, so your picks don't mean shit.
Exactly. Shit, I make that trade in a heartbeat. Cause Ben Simmons scared to shoot the fucking ball. So what you keeping him for? He ain't helping you out win nothing.
He gonna end up in Sacramento or something like that. Keep on.
No, don't do that, man. Cause I fucks with De'Aaron Fox, bro. Don't send him over
They
there.
gonna trade Fox to Houston. That's what they gonna fucking do.
See, that's gonna make me hate Fox because I hate everything Houston related. So nah, don't do
He was a
that,
Houston
Tony.
Oilers fan.
So we in Tennessee now. When they left, every little bit of love I had for Houston left with it.
But I'm like Harden showing up like he ate a fucking lunchbox. He ate a whole bunch of Lunchables. Brandon was saying it was Photoshop. That wasn't Photoshop. The picture I saw. He
He
is
out of
just
shape.
fat.
That motherfucker been eating and partying the whole COVID, and he's showing it.
So what's gonna happen is because Harden was fat in the bubble and getting fat in the bubble. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like Harden saying I'm not down with the Rockets anymore. So you got to get rid of that because we all saw how this played out with the Pelicans. They ain't gonna play hurt. Oh,
Yep.
I'm hurt. They ain't gonna sit out.
Yeah, man. I sprained my fingernail. I'm out for 10 weeks. What the fuck you gonna pull?
I
Might as well
sprained
get
my
rid of
wrist throwing ones. That's what you know, sprained them wrists throwing them ones.
it. Old Thunder.
Yeah, make old Thunder Horton, huh? Make it thunder in there, man. But he I think, man, you're right. The Sixers should go all in. The Sixers should say, you know what, Ben Simmons, and these picks for that. So you can you imagine that John Wall and Ben Simmons together? That is the worst shooting backcourt ever. Take that,
At least John
please
gonna
take it,
try for it.
please take it.
At
If
least
I was
John gonna
Sixers,
try it. Ben just gonna be out there looking retarded.
don't you understand that'll be the worst backcourt in history? That shit would be horrible. You could literally play zone on that team. Go
I
ahead.
play a 2-3 and damn just keep shooting.
Yeah, keep shooting threes. We'll live and die with John Wall shooting them threes. We'll live and die with Ben Simmons shooting 1 or 2 threes a game. And they're going to clank off the backboard.
He ain't gonna shoot him, so you ain't gotta worry about that.
This is a stupid trade for the Rockets. Like, why are you even interested in Ben Simmons? I would try to get Embiid.
Well, look at it this way: Ben Simmons is younger, and B stay hurt. and then you can possibly trade him for more than you can get for Embiid.
I'm putting it this way: unless you gonna put Simmons at power forward.
Yeah, for what? He ain't got no post game. So what you gonna put him there?
Shit, it's horrible, man. This shit is it's a bad
Like,
trade. Don't make sense if you got John Wall. This trade no longer makes sense.
I mean, but all right. So let's look at it this way: you getting 3 first-round picks and somebody you can ship off and get something else for.
Nobody want Ben Simmons.
Somebody take him just off potential. You got to remember, fucking Oliver Candy had a job in the league for a long time. Off potential, like just off of what they thought he can be, he gonna keep a job in the league.
Ben Simmons trying to get to LA anyway, though. He trying to get to the Lakers anyway.
Send him. Tell the Lakers send you something back. Get
They
your
ain't
fucking
got shit.
get
That's
JaVale
another one they ain't
McGee.
got.
Get playoff. No, Rondo gone. Damn, you can't get Rondo. Fuck, at least get JaVale McGee from the bitches or something.
I
At
think
least
he
he gonna
gone
give you
already.
something.
I think McGee gone already.
Won't call well Pope.
I don't know, man, but whoever you can get for him, I don't want to see you gonna have James Harden somewhere in like he ain't gonna never get watched.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be funny? They shipped his ass back to the Wizards. Ship his ass to the Wizards, and him and Russ be together again.
that'd be fucked up. Hey, bro, you know what?
Get Bradley Bill
Send
for James
send
Harden.
send him to the Knicks, man. They got 18 power forwards.
Yes, that would be a good play too. Send him to the Knicks.
Cause
Get
they're not relevant. He can go out there and have all the fun he want because they ain't gonna win and they don't care.
and it's
That's
New
perfect for
York.
everybody.
He's New York, so hey,
Mm-hmm.
I would try to send him to Atlanta. He would love to go there. Send him to Atlanta and see what they and get some picks off Atlanta. Him and Trey Young, it's not going to work.
Hell no. That's
So,
73 is the game right there.
so I would go that route. I would say, you know what? Since you like strip clubs, Harden, I'm gonna ship you to the strip club capital,
That's it.
or ship him to Miami. And send him somewhere where they got a good strip club. He be like, okay, I got it. That's what he do. That strip club Harden, man. Like this man got his jersey retired in the damn Houston strip club, bro. That tell
That's
you how
crazy.
much he in there.
Yeah, he ain't gonna make it to Miami. Jimmy Butler don't play that shit.
Yeah, they might trade Jimmy Butler. Shit, you go back to home. They might send him back home.
I would not take James Harden over Jimmy Butler. No day. No
More,
day of the week.
I know as much as we like talking about Thunder Harden. Me and Brandon got this conversation. These next two gonna be on the conversation me and Brandon had. Man, AD or Giannis, skill wise, who better? I say all right now, because I seen a different AD in that damn bubble. Right now, the one I could depend on the most, I took AD. And like I could depend on him the most in clutch time because all you gotta do is build a wall around Giannis. Of course, Brandon gonna go with his guy, Giannis, trying to say, I'm like, they about the same defensively. They about the fucking same defensively. They both defensive beasts. So that's a wash. I say the thing that changed me was the offensive end. AD is head and shoulders above him in offensive wise. Your
So
thoughts?
if we're going purely off skill, this not even a conversation. And you know I'm a Giannis fan, but Giannis can't do what AD can do.
That's what I'm saying.
AD is essentially a 7-foot guard. He can dribble. He can pull up off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? He got a post game. Giannis is just not quite there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like Giannis, don't get me wrong, he improves every year, but he's not confident in his jump shot. He's not consistent with his jump shot. AD is definitely a better shooter. AD is a better ball handler. In order to stop Giannis, all you gotta do is keep him out the paint. You can't do that with AD because he can shoot from anywhere on the floor. So if we're going purely off skill, AD is definitely better. But if you ask me who I want Giannis.
I know who you want, but I'm saying he told me skill wise, Giannis is a better player.
Nah,
I would
I
take
can't say
I
that.
like Giannis over AD anyway. I say I don't hate Giannis. But if you go skill, top players in the NBA, I gotta put the skill wise, AD is a top 4 player in the NBA. And skill wise, we talking skill. Strictly skill. We're not talking about leadership and all that other bullshit that Brandon tried to put in there. Skill wise, 1-on-1, who's the most unstoppable player out of them two? 1-on-1, I can
Gotta
you
be
know
a D.
what I can do. I can back off Giannis. I can be like, okay, I dare you to shoot the three. He might make what 3 out of 13. You can't.
And that's a good day.
You can't do that with AD, as you seen when he won Game 2 of the finals. LeBron standing there like a statue. AD run across the way, dagger three. Giannis can't do that. I'm like, that dude, the AD, he's just, his problem is he stay hurt. That's his problem. If AD, and then people like to use his Pelican days where he never won. I'm like, if you were surrounded by shit, you won't win either.
I'm not accepting that because he
He
quit
was
on them
surrounded
people.
by look. Drew was always hurt. Drew Holiday was always hurt.
Hmm.
And then when Drew came back, he got hurt. So they never got it together. You had people like Solomon Hill and Darius Miller in the starting lineup. You're not winning nowhere with them two in there.
But AD quit on them people, man. At the end of the day, as the best player on that team, you're supposed to carry that team and lead that team. He didn't do that. He didn't want that pressure. That's why he ran to go play with Uncle Brown.
I'm just telling you, what
I don't
happened
like
is
that. But
same thing happened with KD. Man, look, you struggling over there, dog. You come over here to LA, Tinseltown, baby. I got you. You know I run the league. He gave him an offer that he couldn't refuse, bro.
hey, bro, what happened with KD was the gayest shit. I put that shit neck and neck with the Brown announcement shit, dog. Because at the end of the day, Mo, you a competitor. You ain't no fucking way I'm going to play with the niggas that I just had a 3-1 lead on. That's who I'm going to play with. Nah, fuck no. I'm not. Nah, I'm not accepting that, bro. I can't. I can't. That was some whole shit.
Man, I'm like this. I understand why he did it. Purely basketball decision wise, that was a smart decision. It was a bitch made smart decision, but it went with his skill level. Because that's the most efficient score probably of all time is KD. He can get you 30 off of like 10, 12 shots. I have never seen shit like that before in my life. Even Larry Bird had to shoot about 20 times, bro. This dude is the most efficient shooter ever. He don't need the ball in his hands to get 30. So he went to a place that stresses ball movement and you couldn't double him. It was actually a smart basketball play. They do that in college all the time, when the best players team up and shit. They do that all the time. He just did it in the pros. But I wouldn't have personally done it, but I'm hard headed. Shit. I was like, I want to beat you. I'd have probably
Exactly.
joined you after I beat you. Yeah. Then I joined it for basketball thing. Like, okay, I beat you. Now let me do my best thing for me. I did it like that. I didn't beat you already, but it wasn't gonna work with KD and Russ anyway, though. It wasn't gonna work.
I mean, but I really can't say that, man, because it has been doing something right if you had a 3-1 lead on them people.
Because KD was the most unstoppable player they had, and then Russ started taking over. That's what the hell happened. Russ happened. That's why they lost that lead.
Yeah.
You give KD the ball. You give him the ball. So that's what you do. Look, clutch time. That's KD time. Let him go Rucker Park KD on them all the time. That's still like one of the best Rucker Park performances I've seen. Look, go ahead and let him do that. It wasn't gonna work. What AD did was more bitch made than my thing than what KD did though, because how you did it. It was like in the middle of the season, you quit on your team. At least KD was a free agent, and he went after his contract was up. That's the difference. He's a free agent. He can go what the hell he want to go. Because if he went to Boston, that's a super team. That's a comp ass team. They would have had that
Who
year.
Boston? Who Boston had at the time?
That's when they had I think they start. I think it was Boston they were trying to go to. I know it was a comp ass team Boston had that was winning. I think that's when they had Kyrie Irving there too. I think. I'm not sure. I think so. They
Man,
had Kyrie
Kyrie was
Irving
still in
there.
Cleveland.
What that year? Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he was
was.
still in Cleveland.
He was in Cleveland. So No, it was somewhere there. That's that team they had with Horford in them. All together, when they was winning and all that. That'd have been a
Yeah.
confidence team too.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I guess for me, you know what I'm saying. I'm
That's when
built a
they had
little
Isaiah
different,
Thomas in them. I'm sorry, that's when they had Isaiah and all them. And it
and
was
they fucked over Isaiah.
yeah, and that's when and they talking about go to Boston. That's a cop ass team there too. So that can play defense. He go anywhere, that's a walking mismatch. Just like now he goes to the Nets. Oh my God, the Nets are so. To me, that's why he's my number one player in the NBA right now because he can go anywhere. You can't stop him. You can't stop KD. You can stop LeBron. You can stop any other player, but KD coming there 7 foot can shoot from anywhere. You can't stop it.
Man, he is a hard cover. I can't deny that.
Probably the best, probably one of the top three scores of all time is Kevin Durant because you can't stop him and he efficient with that shit. Like I can get you 30 on 10, 12 shots, but
Yeah, that's a whole nother debate, though.
shit. But since you are our resident Warrior fans, I want to get another thing we was talking about in our little chat. When did they become a super team? Before KD or after KD? Because Brandon saying they were a super team when they went 7-3-9, but I just said there was a good system team that had a bunch of people who grew up together. Like they grew up. I said they became a super team after KD. That's when it was unfucking fair. It was unfair when they got KD. That had people panicking. Nobody was panicking about the Warriors before then. They're like, all right, we're gonna find a way to beat them. And Brown and them found a way to beat them. When
Yeah,
KD
pay the
came,
league off.
yeah, that too. KD came. Look, KD came, and people were crying. I never saw that many people cry before in my life. It
I
was
mean,
like,
on a technical point, it would have to been after AD because they didn't have three superstars before he came. You know what I'm saying? And then even with that, those guys grew together, like you said. They didn't manufacture that, but KD was the straw that broke the camel back that made them a super team. They was always a good team because their pieces complemented each other. But they didn't make that super team status till they got KD. Because that's what put everybody on notice. These dudes ain't playing.
that was a seismic. That was even bigger than the decision. I told that to people. I'm like, the decision was like, okay, we thought, oh my god, this shit is horrible, but their pieces really didn't fit. KD fit them, and there's a walking mismatch. So it's like when shit break down, give me the ball. Who could you
Yep.
double on that team? I was trying to tell Brandon, hey Brandon, when they had Harrison Barnes, I could slack off his ass. I could slack off Harrison Barnes and double Clay or Steph, whoever hot. When KD came, you couldn't slack off nobody.
Well, you still slacked off Draymond because you with a
Yeah.
motherfucker like that, you felt like if he can hit three threes, fuck it, they deserve to win. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
The
that
ugly
he got to be the
three-point
motherfucker that can
arm I
beat you.
seen out of a big man. What I said, man, I'm trying to tell him, trying to school, the young brother, man. Look, the super teams. Like I told him, super teams. There's only a few. I say all the Boston Celtics championship teams were fucking super teams because
Oh,
way back
especially in the
in
'80s.
the 50s, look, the 50s, 60s, whatever, they had all the best players. So super team. The 80s, super team. Paul Pierce and them super team. And
Yep.
I say the Showtime Lakers is another super team. They had 4 Hall of Famers rolling out there. 4. I say the Warriors with KD is one. The Bulls were Rodman. That was a fucking damn super team because they couldn't beat them. Because Rodman,
I don't.
I'm gonna say
No,
this. Listen, why I'm
no.
saying this. Rodman defensively, you put his defensive skills, and people sleep on Ron Harper because Ron Harper was a star of the league. But
Yeah, but he wasn't that for them. Like that team wasn't no super team.
dude,
None of
nobody could
Jordan
beat it.
championship teams was a super team.
I'm gonna say, look, nobody could beat it. That 72-10 team, nobody
But
could beat it because with Rodman was like the only defensive player I know that could come there and be like, you know what, this nigga ain't got to score shit.
Say,
We
bro,
good.
Rodman
We good. We get 30 rebounds, couple steals and blocks. We good. We don't need to do nothing. He was a game changer. They even say that in The Last Dance. Like, he was a game changer. He helped them win games and outscoring. So that's why I say when they added that, that made them unbeatable at the time. That's the only reason why I put them in super team status.
Yeah,
You know, and
Rodman was he was underrated. Period. That was a bad motherfucker his whole career, but he
for the
to
Spurs.
me he still didn't make them a super team. Like at the end
Okay,
of
we
the day,
involved then.
it was always Jordan, Pippen, and then everybody else. Even though Rodman was a good X factor, he wasn't no
He
superstar
made
like
them
that.
he made it unfair though. I can say that. He made it pretty damn unfair.
Yeah,
And then, then you gotta go with the Heatles. That's the other super team.
that is
But
bullshit.
so he tried to argue me down. I'm like, the Warriors was not a super team. Nobody was checking for the Warriors. You the only person I knew was checking for the Warriors before they got big. Like the damn Warriors sad as shit. And then they
Say,
came
bro.
out of nowhere.
Say, bro. Something about when they drafted motherfucking Curry, bro. That fortune changed. Cause like even before then, when Baron Davis and Monte Ellis and all of them was there, they was on the cusp. But when they got Stephen Clay, and then Draymond came and solidified it, you know what I'm saying? That was gonna be their three grew around. The only piece that was missing was that veteran leadership, and they got Iguodala, and that just
And it just
that was
blew it.
ice. That was it. That's what they
That
needed.
blew it up. And I'm like, I'm not saying the Warriors were shitty, but when 73-9 happened and they didn't win, they went scrambling. They're like, oh shit. They figured us out. So let's go get the most unstoppable weapon that's available in free agency.
Hey, bro, how much you want to bet that recruitment conversation was like, hey man, fuck it. They saying you behind Brian. Brian did it, so fuck. One up him on here. You know what I'm saying? He did that shit with the Heat. You know what I'm saying? Going join the way that he got rings. Fuck it. Take that shit to the next level. You just come join the best team out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You already know that conversation was funny as a motherfucker.
They
I know.
probably
I
like,
know.
come on, man. I can see Draymond. Come on, man. Come on,
For
dog.
real.
He was crying to him in the car. Come on, dog. Look, we can
Yep.
get this ship to next year. Easy, man. Come on. You ain't got to worry about nobody, taking the shine from you and all that.
Exactly.
Man, he went with it. Because KD just look for respect. That's the type of person he is. He wanted his respect. They still not going to give it to him because now he on another could be super team, if you think about it. Because they went to the playoffs with their backups. Their backups are good. And then they're underrated. These people are underrated. And then you got Allen and LeVert, and you got Kyrie looking like he Uncle Drew again. So long as Kyrie don't do Kyrie, they'll be in the finals.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna be a fucked up team to have to deal with next year.
I hate they're in the East. I wish they was out West. Shit.
Man, it don't matter to you because fuck y'all not gonna be relevant.
Man, look, I seen my Pistons last night. I like what the fuck I saw.
You only like it because you saw Blake Griffin laughing at a motherfucker like he a gangster.
Dude,
That's the
yeah, look,
only reason you like it,
he pushed the
motherfucker.
motherfucker on the
You
ground. He
you
pushed him on
you
the ground.
your fucking ass thought you saw some '80s piston shit,
Yeah,
and
he
that's
threw
why
him
you
on the
was
ground.
excited. The
I
fuck.
got excited a little bit. And the last Brandon question, bro, like debate, it was a serious debate. You ain't want to look at it. I just need to know, bro, for my clarity, because I think I was stupid. I thought he had me feeling like I was stupid or something. He said LeBron James naturally played power forward coming into the league, even though all the all-time lists got him the best small forward of all time. Even though that's bullshit. So,
Bro,
what is his natural position? You the tiebreaker.
bro,
What is his natural position? What did he play the most?
Brian has always been a three, still a three, gonna retire a three. Now, yeah, there's lineups on the floor where he's technically considered a power forward and sometimes a center, but He's always been a small forward. And as far as that other statement of
I
Brian
said
as
it
the
was bullshit.
best
I said
small
it.
forward
I said
ever,
it.
stop that shit, bro. And listen, bro.
Tell that to ESPN, Sports
I,
Illustrated,
I don't give a
and
fuck what
BT.
none of them say. That motherfucking white boy Larry Bird is to this day is still the baddest fucking small forward I ever seen. That's
No,
the
yeah.
first motherfucker used to bust your ass and talk shit to you why he did. And every time I hear a different story, I'm hearing more and more stories about Larry Bird. I start to like that motherfucker even more.
He'd
I
have
heard
been
a
a
story.
beast this year. He'd have been a
Yeah,
beast in these times.
easily. Motherfucker said Larry Bird dude was a rookie in the league. And Larry Bird said, yeah, you was that dude that was dunking all over my little brother.
Sean Kemp.
Yeah, he was like, yeah. He said, all right, I got 50 for you tonight. And went and gave the motherfucker 50. Like, man, hey, bro,
They fact checked it. It was like 40 something, but still.
man, you got to be a bad motherfucker to tell, especially a young, athletic, hype ass Sean Kemp. Man, come on, man. You
My
Larry
best
Bird,
one was when he was in the playoffs. That boy said, "I'm only shooting three. I'm only shooting with my left hand
and
because I'm
hit
saving my right hand for the Lakers." And he bust
and
their ass with left hand.
and was, bruh, the one that my favorite one. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When he came to 3-point contest, didn't even take his warm ups off. Asked the motherfuckers which one of y'all coming in second. That's my fuck with Larry Bird, man. That's my
Look,
dog, man.
Larry's talk like a brother. That's some shit you hear on the playground or something. Like, man, who coming in second?
Say, bro, Larry Bird was a bad motherfucker, dog. You know
It's
what I'm
because
saying?
back then the game was slower. People don't realize how athletic Larry Bird was.
Exactly. Because he was out there dunking on motherfuckers too. Larry Bird was doing it all. Wasn't no holes in his game.
And I'm a Pistons fan, so you know we hate the Celtics. We can't stand the Celtics. And he used to give the damn Pistons the blues. When we beat them, that's why it was such a big celebration. Because we beat them. We're like, damn, we finally beat them. And they used to fight. And Larry Bird used to get down, man. Bird used to be fighting.
He'll throw the motherfucking things on you. Keep playing with him.
That boy beat the hell out of Bill Lambier one game. That boy hit him with
Uh,
next thing you know, Lambier wearing the damn face mask. I'm telling you, Larry Bird is the best of all time at small forward. But for this purpose, I had pulled up a piece. I say, well, then why he's not in the power forward conversation? I'm like, he don't play power forward. Just like AD don't play center.
I mean,
They
even with that, I don't even like saying this shit out loud. But everybody know who the best power forward of all time is. That gay
Tim
motherfucker from the Spurs, man. Easily.
Duncan. Yeah,
Easily.
it's a toss up between him and Garnett, but
Who?
I like Garnett too.
Who?
But Garnett is number two.
Who?
Garnett is number two. The
Man,
big
fuck
ticket.
out of here.
Look,
You
I'm
not
talking about prime big ticket. It's what
not
if
not
big
better
ticket
than
would have
Malone.
came out right now. The big ticket would be running things if he came in this era. Because God,
The big kitty, he wasn't better than Malone either. And I'm taking
you
Barkley
were
over
better
him.
than Malone.
Wasn't better than Malone,
Malone to
and
me
I'm
was
taking Barkley
overrated.
over him.
Malone to me was overrated.
Why? You just ain't
All
like the
he
fact he
did
put
was
his hand
pick
by
and
his head
roll.
on his dunk,
All
man.
he did was the damn pick and roll. I
And
know, that's all he did. And that's
and
more Stockton passed than him.
say,
All he
bro,
did was dunk.
that man carried two white boys with David Dukes to the championship, to the finals, twice in a row with the motherfucking Dukes on, bro. He gotta get credit
He's
for
a
that.
damn bodybuilder. So what the hell? He is stronger than everybody. That's it.
He wasn't stronger than Charles Oakley. Well, Oakley retired by then, though.
Yeah, I'm about to say he couldn't do nothing with Oakley. And you know who got in his head? Dennis Rodman. He
Hey,
couldn't
bro,
stand Dennis Rodman. Dude,
because, bro, and listen, I can see how easy it is for Dennis Rodman to get in your head. When you got a motherfucker that's with the shits, like literally, can you imagine, dog? We not talking about this new era right here. We talking about the 80s and 90s. Can you imagine some of the shit Dennis Rodman was telling these people while he was guarding them,
it's
dog?
not what he was telling us, what he was doing.
Exactly. On top of all that,
He
you
said he learned it from Rick Mahorn, though.
that go that piston shit. See, y'all some corrupt, dirty motherfuckers, boy.
Man, he used to do the Prince defense. They said, he
Yeah.
used to be like hitting people on the ass, man. He can't be bent over, man, hitting you on the ass.
And then it was double worse for him because everybody knew he liked men too. So now you
Man, we
get
don't know
credit.
what Dennis like, man. Dennis used to lay down some pretty women, though.
Hell yeah.
So I'm
Then,
just saying, he had Madonna come to a damn Spurs game. I don't know. Ain't
I
shit
said,
San
bro.
Antonio.
Dennis Rodman took time off in the middle of the season and said, "Fuck it, I'm going to Vegas to lay
That's
on
James
Carmen
Harden.
Electra and shit." You know
You
what I'm
know,
saying?
maybe they
Like,
could do that to James Harden, bro. He'll win a
man,
championship if they just let James Harden go thunder it out in the club.
nah, cause James Harden don't get that Dennis Rodman effort on the court.
He might. Maybe he's burnt out. That's why he doesn't be sluggish on the court. They let Dennis do what he do. They let Dennis
Oh,
do
that's
what
what
he
it
did.
is.
And you know what happened? Dennis did the opposite of what they said in Rocky. Women don't weaken his legs. He get as many women as he want. He come out coked up, all kind of. He didn't even sleep. They say Dennis went out partying for like 8 hours. Was the first one in the damn gym.
But hey, bro, Rodman was a bad motherfucker, though.
He lived a life. Just think
Hell
about
yeah.
Rodman. But this is
Hey,
gonna
brother.
be the damn nasty take. We're gonna do a nasty take on Dennis Rodman. Just think about his damn life. Shit.
No, we ain't doing no that take on Dennis Rodman. They just need to make a movie about that motherfucker.
I'm just
Cause that
saying,
was a
think
life.
about his life. This dude was like homeless, came in the league at 26. He fucking laid some of the prettiest women. He what did what he wanted to do,
Married himself.
married himself,
Just
became friends with a North Korean dictator.
dictator. Yep.
He lived a life, man.
Man got the Russell with Hulk Hogan. Man, Rodman has done it all, bro. Like
He
that's
done everything. So salute to
him
you,
and Tyson.
Dennis
Him
Rodman.
and Tyson need to just come on and just tell it all, bro. Like that used to be that need to be a 5-part movie series, both of them, just telling their life, dog. I would love to hear them fucking stories.
Man, they stories are so wild, man. It's just like, man, like damn, if I'm really even living life, these dudes doing all this fucked up shit
For
and still
real.
succeeding. Well, Tyson got fucked up after that rape case, but still, Rodman kind of lived it better than he did.
Yep. Rodman
So,
lived that bitch to the fullest.
so man, you got anything you want to rant on then? Since you don't want to do the nasty take on them.
Hey, bro. Well, look, let's rant. Let's go and talk about this NFL MVP race, man.
Oh, here
Because
we
at,
go.
because at the end of the day, bro, I'm not letting this slide, dog. Because at the end of the day, when you define most valuable player, that means this player, when he's there, he has complete and total impact on the game at all
Yes.
times. And when you define that position and that title, it spells Derrick Henry. At the end of the day, y'all need to put some fucking respect on my dog name. Ain't nobody in the NFL more valuable than Derrick Henry right now. You take him off the field, we a 4-win team. This man went back to back 1,500-yard seasons. He's flirting with 2,000. Don't think it's out of reach because we got motherfucking Detroit this week. It's another 200 burger coming. We got
Oh, boy.
Green Bay next week, another 200 burger coming.
Well,
And
please beat Green Bay.
and
No, I'm saying,
if we need that last game against Houston, you can see another 200 coming in too. At the end of the day, if Derrick Henry cracked 2,000 yards this season, fuck that quarterback award shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because at first y'all was saying Russell Wilson, he fell off a cliff. Aaron Rodgers has been consistent, but he ain't been MVP worthy. You know what I'm
Pat
saying?
Mahomes though.
Pat Mahomes just catching fire. He was average for most of the early parts of the season.
Pat Mahomes is Pat Mahomes. He always in the damn MVP race.
Hey, bro, because they always just looking at the quarterbacks. Because at the end of the day, if you want to be realistic, I think Travis Kelce is more valuable to the Chiefs than Patrick Mahomes is. Because he opened up so much of their offense, but he don't get credit for it because all everybody sees the flashy shit Mahomes and that fucking track team do with him.
Oh, your volume gone.
Him and the
There you go.
phone keep ringing, man. But
Yeah.
nah, man. At the end of the day, though, bro, like Derrick Henry is not getting enough credit and enough respect for what he's doing.
This is the first year I can say there's no definitive MVP.
That's the problem.
So
It's definitive. Derrick
it's,
Henry
it's
is the
like
MVP.
it's like y'all have to make the playoffs for him to get in there though.
We
Y'all
already
have to
we
y'all have
good.
to for them to give them the respect, make the
So
playoffs, and I can see him doing it then. I can see
so
he's been. I'm being honest. He's been the most consistent player all year. It's just been y'all play calling hasn't been consistent. So
True.
Is when he get that bitch. I saw what he did to Colts. I'm like, I don't want to say this out loud. I'm like, this motherfucker that won the MVP. Just what he did to Colts in the first half. I'm like, if I had Derrick Henry, I'm running him like Boobie Miles till the
Yeah,
wheels fall off that motherfucker.
I mean, but even with that though,
Don't
all
you
we got to give
understand?
him is 25 carries a game. He ain't got to be carried. 25 touches. Because at the end of the day, when he's on the field, we are not seeing less than 7 in the box.
Fuck
It
that.
don't
He get
matter if we
40.
in a shotgun with no tight end, they putting 7 in the box because they're not playing no game. If Tannehill is under center, we get 8 in the box. Guess what that means? 1-on-1 on the outside. Dictate the coverage and everything. At the end,
I'm just
but
saying, look, he getting 40 for my team. Is it to the look, you need a breather, then I'll throw the ball. Fuck
I
that
mean,
rerunning, power eye, 40 times a game, you get the touches. I'm just telling you.
well, see, I don't want to kill him, even though
He
he
ain't
didn't
killing.
he ain't getting hit like that because of how he run. You know what I'm saying? So he has the
He used to give
opportunity for
Earl Campbell that
longevity,
many carries.
and we fucked Earl Campbell up,
I know by the time he
and
came to us, he wasn't shit.
we fucked Eddie George up too, just like that. So
But
nah, I
this is
mean,
the if this, I'm saying if all those running backs, this is the perfect running back because he is faster and probably stronger than both of those running backs.
and then the
This is the
beauty
perfect running
of
back.
his situation is he didn't get wore out in college like those other running backs did. He only had to carry the load
Yeah,
1 year at Alabama. So
and won
it
the
ain't like
Heisman.
he got much time. Yeah. So why is he not getting the respect in the MVP conversation is beyond me, man. The dude is the definition of most valuable. You know what I'm saying?
I might
Who
have to
else?
agree with
Who dictate
that. And another
what
one,
a defense do
Brandon
more
might
than
be
him?
happy. I would say Devontae Adams deserved it more than Rodgers.
Devontae Adams is balling out his mind right now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying if you're gonna go pack a player, the most valuable person on that team is Devontae Adams. Rodgers
All
might
right.
pull one. He might pull a game out his ass, but I've seen people double Devontae Adams and he made him look stupid.
So, but here's my thing though, right? To me, he's not the most valuable Packer.
Who's the most valuable backer?
Zaire Alexander, cornerback.
Well, yeah, but he ain't gonna get no MVP. Cornerbacks not getting MVP.
Exactly. Like the real most valuable players to me are not getting the respect because y'all only going after the people that's getting the flash, getting the showy plays, and everybody y'all showing on sports center. Y'all not showing the dudes that's really putting in that work for that to be possible. Alexander is shutting down the whole fucking side of the field. We ain't
Yeah,
getting no credit for that right now. Derrick
and
Henry is dictating what every defense do when they get on the field. Oh shit. Hold
uh,
up.
yeah,
I'm
you
back.
black, but I can hear you still.
Yeah, Derrick Henry is dictating what every defense do against us, point blank period. But he not getting the credit for it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, what
it's
more do we have to
crazy.
do to get in this conversation?
But our coaching staff for the Saints took Kamara out the MVP race because in the beginning of the year, I thought Kamara was gonna run with it easy because he
Oh,
was
oh, he was in the
doing
conversation at the beginning of the season
everything. He
because
was
y'all was
doing
feeding him.
everything, and then here come Taysom Hill project. Oh man, we ain't gonna give him the ball. I'm
Cause
like,
Taysom Hill too busy trying to run his damn self.
yeah, I'm saying, look, Kamara, Henry, those two backs, and you can say McCaffrey when he healthy. Those two backs, or those three backs, can change a team. Give him the ball. I've never seen anybody as shifty as Kamara, besides Barry Sanders, and I never seen nobody as fast and strong as Henry. Those two are some fucking power. Them dudes are game changing backs, and they're not getting no love in the MVP race. All I'm hearing is Mahomes, Wilson. Wilson do deserve one of these years because when they finally give him a receiving core, it might happen.
Yeah.
With DK Metcalf is the more valuable of these last couple games than Russell Wilson has been. So that kind of takes him out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams canceled each other out. I don't
But you
see
know,
any other route.
Devontae
Wild
Adams not
Derrick
gonna get no
Henry.
votes. He ain't quarterback. He ain't gonna get no votes.
And I'm saying I don't see why Derrick Henry can't be MVP.
Hey, bro, this is what they usually do. The quarterbacks get MVP, and everybody else get the fight for offensive player of the year.
which makes no sense. If
Yeah,
he
we completely
MVP,
bullshit.
he should be the offensive player of the year.
Exactly.
So as much as I would hate that because of you, I would never end up it. So he deserves to be the MVP just because he is actually making the Tennessee Titans relevant. And that's the MVP worthy in all of it because nobody
I
gives a
don't,
shit about the Titans.
I don't even appreciate the tone and manner in which you say that. So I'm glad Captain Rooney back now. Deal with that
Kill
shit.
yourself about it. And then shout outs before we get out of here.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, bro. Good talk. Shout out to hold on, I'm sorry. I started off wrong. Let me go back. I gotta do Brandon shout outs first.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Drew Brees for coming back on time. You know what I'm saying? So all Saints fans could be sad and upset about this loss they're about to take. And then I want to also shout out to Giannis. Whew, I can put my pen down. Signing the Supermax. We all can relax. Had everybody thinking that you wasn't coming back. We knew you was coming back, man. We need you. And then shout out to Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying? Unlike Slant Boy, you running the whole route tree, showing the world you the best receiver in the game. And Zaire Alexander, best cornerback that's not getting no respect. You know what I'm saying? And, no, shout out everything Wisconsin, man. It's time to put Wisconsin on the map. Nobody's talking about us, but we gonna get out there. You know what I'm saying? Rodgers gonna get us to the Super Bowl this year before we let him go because we gonna fuck over him like we did Brett Favre. It's his turn. So that's all I got today.
All right, now do your shout outs, I guess.
All right, man. So yeah, man. Shout out to y'all, bro. You know, something good conversation, bro. I got to jump in on this conversation. I missed in the messenger, in the chat, but and then I want to shout out everybody. You know, what I'm saying Christmas coming up. Make sure y'all spend a holiday with y'all family. It's a time for love. So let's love each other. Let's have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I got, bro. I ain't got nothing else today.
Man, Eric laughing at you, bro. Uh, man, look, shout out to you, man, and shout out to Brandon, even though he's misguided in his arguments. Once again, don't come at the king. I try to tell him, I'm like, man, you don't agree on nothing, and it seemed like he took my side on both of these. So that let me know I wasn't tripping. I thought I had to be like, wait, when did LeBron ever play power forward? I was like,
Nah, he
tripping.
always been the truth, man.
So yeah, shout out to Brandon. It was always good to debate. I wish he was here to hear this. so so he can see how wrong he was. Like I say, shout out to the fiance, man. She hooked the brother up with the Chromebook. We gonna be back in full effect come next week with the green screen and everything, man. So she hooked the brother up, man. So shout out to her, man, and putting up all the noise we make up in here.
Hey,
And
bro,
then
tell us.
okay, hey, you broke up. See, that's what you get. So
Send me the song list. So
sing you the
I'm ready.
song list.
Send me the song list. I'm ready. I got it.
Sing you the
Tell her I
song
got it.
list.
Yeah,
For what?
I'm singing at the wedding, man. I got you.
I say, man, it's for what?
I'm singing at the wedding, man. I got you, man.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know if she gonna let you sing at the wedding, bro. I don't think.
Man.
I think you got to audition for her. She said
All right, I got that. Tell her she got that. I'm
because
invited to my next karaoke performance.
it's not. I don't think she wants you to sing, bro. I think she just wants you to stand there.
I mean, listen, I'm a team player. I stand there if that's what you want me to do. But at the same time, though, I got her now. The vocal's ready.
I don't think she's gonna let you do it.
Oh, it sounds like you don't want her to let me do it. That's you know what?
Nah,
Don't worry,
I
don't
know
worry
our
about
motto is wreck shit and leave, but you're not wrecking my damn wedding. You're not wrecking my damn wedding. Nah, I'm good.
it.
And
Oh
the
man.
model here over here, it's a new model that me and Lala came up with is wreck shit and leave. But you're not
Oh man.
wrecking my wedding and leaving. Hell
But
no.
I ain't going nowhere, so that ain't gonna apply.
He trying to wreck shit and leave, and he not doing it at my wedding. Hell no.
Man, I'm just trying to, turn it up a little bit, bro. That's all, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I got you, man.
I'm gonna sing at your wedding
I'm
whenever you
cool with
decide
that.
to get married.
I'm all the way cool with that. Everybody
Me and Rochelle gonna do a duet at your wedding. We gonna sing "Fire and Desire."
do it,
That's
but
coming there with the Rick James wig.
I'm about to
Coming
say
there
you got to make the
permed
Rick
up.
James entrance. If you don't make a Rick James entrance, it ain't counting.
Man, what you want me to have a crack pipe?
I don't care how you do it, but you better come in like Rick would have.
I'm coming in there with the smoke and everything. I'm telling you, that's how we doing it, man. But yeah, man. So we gonna do another show. You up for doing another late night show on Tuesday?
Yeah, man, we can do that. We can do that.
So we'll be back with this show late night Tuesday, and then we'll have another show before it, the wrestling show. So y'all tune in to both. You get two for the price of one. So
That'll work. That'll work.
man, this is your boy Mo Young, your boy Nasty, and we out.
Podcast, you heard me?